this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me for our March 2015 tarot reading for the sign of Leo. As I shuffle the deck, I ask that all light beings, angels, and God please relay the message to me that I may share with our viewers for the highest good of all. Take a card from the top for the beginning of the month, card from the center for the middle of the month, and a card from the bottom for the very end of the month. Okay, Leo, what do we have here for March? Well, we start off the beginning of the month with the Empress. And the Empress, card number 3, is a card of action. She puts things into action, okay? She represents abundance, nurturing, and believe me, I know a lot of Leos under that sign that are very nurturing. Leos have a very big heart. Okay, this card also represents beauty, grace, luxury. Okay, this more or less is the Mother Earth card as far as I'm concerned. And this is a person who has a heart of gold. Okay, she wears, a beautiful gown, beautiful red draping her lap, which to me is a sign of passion. Basically, this person here is, the beginning of something. Okay, it's the beginning of abundance entering your life. It's, everything positive. It's harmony, it's nurturing, you know, um, it's just a beautiful card to get, a very gentle feeling in the beginning of the month, Leo, with the Empress. You may be starting a new relationship, starting a new job, starting a new chapter in your life. This is the beginning of something. The Empress is here in the beginning of the month to let us know that something is being put into action. And you know what that is, Leo. In the middle of the month, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very serious man. Okay, he's holding that pentacle in his right arm as he's atop his horse. Okay, and this Knight of Pentacles in the middle of the month is a very hardworking knight. Okay, and he can be very, very stubborn too. Okay, and he's a no-nonsense kind of guy. He's romantic, but he doesn't let his emotions get the best of him. He's very stable, and he makes for a very loyal, trustworthy partner. So to me, I'm starting to see something unfold here where there's the beginning of something, the beginning of a relationship. And this person here, this Knight of Pentacles, I mean, he's a good guy. Okay, he might be strict and he may be rigid, because he's a very hardworking person. Okay, but he's very reliable and loyal. I mean, he's a good partner. He'd be a good boyfriend, a good husband. But if you're a woman that's looking for a lot of excitement and a lot of thrills, I don't know if he would be able to keep up with a female Leo, because they're really into, how could I say, they're fun loving, they love to host parties, they're wanting to go on trips, they're adventurous, they're always dressed to the nines. I mean, Leo women are go-getters. So in a way, maybe the hardworking aspects of the Leo woman and this Knight of Pentacles would be the glue that binds them together, because I've known a lot of Leo women that will focus on their goal. They're hard workers. They don't stop until they attain it. They're ready to roll up their sleeves, and they're focused. They go after what they want, and they do get it, and they deserve it. So teaming up with the Knight of Pentacles is a good thing, because the two of you are very focused when it comes to long-lasting material gains and things that, things that require a lot of hard work and focus. You'd be a good team. At the end of the month, we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant making an appearance in this reading. This guy here, when I see the Hierophant, he represents like religious traditions. He's very orderly, he's very traditional, he's very much into like rituals, ceremonies. He's this guy here, he's basically how could I say, he unlocks wisdom and higher truths. So he's the kind of person that could give you sound advice. He is a person that, he's a very upstanding person. He's very wise, and he's basically, he's he's a blessing. I would say when you get somebody like him in your reading, he offers a blessing. And this person here is, like I said, he is straight as an arrow. He's a no nonsense kind of guy, kind of like the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, I'm thinking if you're starting a relationship, if it's the beginning of a relationship, Leo, with a gentleman who is a very hardworking, down to earth, Knight of Pentacles kind of guy, I would say you have the blessings of the Hierophant. I would say your relationship is going to be above board. I think this man's going to be very honest, very dedicated and loyal. I would say that Knight of Pentacles in the middle, he's a keeper. But if you want excitement and thrills and going on vacation at a whim and adventure, the Knight of Pentacles might not be so desirable to you. But he is a hard worker. He is a good person that even if a relationship didn't work out between you and him, it would still be a good person to have as a friend. And the Hierophant here, like I said, he's basically, very much into, keeping order, following rules, and he's very wise. The Hierophant is very wise. So I would say any kind of interaction, between the Empress and this Knight of Pentacles will be above board. This is a good guy. If you're questioning if a relationship in your life is going to be a good one or if it's going to be worthwhile, yes, this situation here, I would say if it's someone who just crossed your path or if it's somebody you're thinking about getting more involved with, I would say yes, it's a wise choice. The Hierophant here tells me that whatever goes on between these two, like I said, it is going to be a good union, a positive union. He might not be as exciting for the Leo woman, but, sometimes I think I would rather someone who's settled down. As you get older, excitement isn't that important. You want somebody that's going to be loyal, hardworking, and honest. And to find an honest man these days could be very hard. So if somebody like this enters your life, I would take him serious. I would take him up on his offers. Okay, if you've enjoyed that reading, please subscribe, and I will be back with many more. Take care.